Welcome, everyone, to what will serve as the annual general meeting for Cloverdale Catholic School for the 2019-2020 school year. My name is Jason Burkowski, and I am the current principal of Cloverdale Catholic School. We're going to begin today's meeting with an opening prayer and words of welcome from our pastor, Father Paul Chu.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord Jesus, you want children to come to you, to learn from you, and to be blessed by you. Lord Jesus, we offer our school to your care. Look after it and guide all the teachers, all the students, so that they may learn how to love you, how to serve you. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen.
2020 has been a roller coaster of a year for everyone. While I'm very proud of the work our staff and students have done during the COVID-19 crisis, I'm reticent to heap on too much praise. There's been too much loss and sorrow around the world to celebrate right now. That said, changing the model of learning from in-class to online was a remarkable feat. I'm proud of the work that has been done, and I look forward to building on the foundation that we have created. A great deal of gratitude must be extended to students and parents. To students for their diligence in continuing their studies under uncertain and sometimes anxious circumstances. I wish to especially thank parents for their continued support of our school. I'm sure many of you asked yourself, as I did, are we going to have to keep paying tuition even though we're not going to school? Your loyalty and generosity not only kept our school going in the short term, it set us on a solid path moving forward. We were able to retain staff and hire new staff who are of the very highest quality. This year has been a difficult one. It is under such circumstances that true character is revealed. I am grateful and proud of what was revealed about all of us. We stayed united and are poised for success in the year ahead. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Deborah Harms, and I'm the chairperson of the Parish Education Committee. Due to the ongoing closures of large gatherings, PEC elections did not take place this spring. Under the guidance of the CISVA, the elections have been postponed until September, and more information regarding nominations and elections will be shared once it becomes available. I'd like to take this time to say a farewell to Mr. Borkowski. You have been an inspiring administrative and spiritual leader to our staff, students, and families, and you will be greatly missed. Star of the Sea is very lucky to be welcoming you into their community, and we wish you every success and blessing in your future endeavors. On behalf of the PEC, I'd like to thank all of our teachers and staff for your hard work and dedication as you have adapted to all of the changes over the past several weeks. The love and care you have shown for our children has truly been a gift. Thank you. We'd also like to thank all of our families for your patience and understanding through these challenging times. Thank you to everyone who has signed up on volunteers for maintenance and yard cleanup tasks. More tasks will be posted throughout the summer, and your ongoing support is greatly appreciated. We also rely on your ongoing support towards our fundraising goals. Jennifer Friesen will be speaking about those on behalf of the Parent Fundraising Group. We look forward to a time when we can all gather again in person, and until then, you are in our thoughts and prayers. If you have any questions, please email pec@cloverdalecatholicschool.ca. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Friesen, and I'm a member of the PEC and the chair of the Parent Fundraising Group. I wanted to give you a quick update on the state of fundraising at CCS. First of all, I'd like to thank our PFG executive for the year, Danielle Weber, Colleen Hicks, Stephanie Kilner, Cheryl Ramos, Therese Nudabos, and Melissa Erickson. Fundraising is a big job, but it is made so much easier because all of you are so dedicated and a lot of fun to work with. Thank you so much for your work this year. Thank you to all of our volunteers. It was great meeting some new people, especially at the movie nights. We cannot run these events without you, so thank you. This has been a crazy year, and we were so disappointed to have to cancel the gala, especially when we were looking forward to saying goodbye to Mr. Burkowski, Mrs. Fonseca, and Mrs. Mahuzier. I know that a lot of you share that disappointment. Hopefully someday in the future we will be able to bring them back for a big party. It's becoming pretty clear that next year we will have to adapt our fundraisers to social distancing. Our major fundraiser for the year will be the walkathon happening in the early fall. We will also be doing several online fundraisers. Some options include the Poinsettias, Newfeld Farms, and Purdy's. Right now we will plan for a gala next spring, but you never know what the future may hold. This isn't the only big change that is happening. The time has come for a change of leadership for fundraising at CCS. This year, 3 of our executive members will not be returning, and the remaining 3 members will be graduating out of CCS in 2021. That means we have 1 year to transition to a new leadership team. Ideally, we are looking for 6 parents to step up to be part of the executive for next year. We will use that time to train the next set of parents who take up the challenge of fundraising for our school. We will pass on all of our knowledge so that the PFG executive for 2021 will be ready to roll. I want to take a minute to briefly talk about the roles that will need to be filled in the coming year. The first one is the chair. The chair is a member of the elected PEC, so if you would like to take on leadership, run in the PEC elections this fall. The co-chair, along with the chair, helps to coordinate the meetings and provides leadership for the group. The financial secretary works with the school and parish offices to keep track of the money that is raised by the PFG. The secretary is responsible for recording minutes and manages the PFG's correspondence, including emails. Public relations is a big job. This person manages the blog and social media for the PFG. We also need someone who does graphic design who can help us with our programs and other materials for the events. This position could be shared by 2 individuals, so if this is something that you're interested in, or if you just like to do a portion of the job, please send us an email and let us know. Finally, we have a returning officer, a member of the previous year's PFG who provides continuity for the group. If you feel that you would like to volunteer your time, please email us at fundraising@cloverdalecatholicschool.ca, and we will make sure to post the times of our meetings. Finally, I wanted to thank 2 of our long-term members who are retiring from the PFG this year. Cheryl Ramos has been the brilliant mind behind all of our awesome posters and programs. She has done an incredible job, and the quality of her work has helped us use the Gala program to raise thousands of dollars. Thank you so much, Cheryl. We will miss you. Many of you know Tareen Nudabas, a longtime parent at the school and member of the parish. She has put hundreds of hours into selling tickets, organizing events, and coordinating decor for the gala. Tareen is truly 1 in a million, a voice of wisdom and such a good friend. After many years of saying, "This is my last year," Tareen really is retiring. Thank you, Tareen, for all that you have done for the PFG. You are the best. And on that note, I wish all of you a peaceful and healthy summer vacation.
Hi there, my name is Joanne Devine, and I'm the president of the Parent Support Group at CCS. PSG is a group of parents who decide how money is spent that CCS receives from the government gaming grant. We meet once a month to discuss and determine where to allocate these funds. If you're interested in joining the PSG, please feel free to contact me at jkdevine@telus.net. Thank you.
Friends and families of Cloverdale Catholic School. 11 years ago, the annual general meeting for Cloverdale Catholic took place in the church at about this same time of year. I remember well looking out on all the new faces and being quite concerned about how this was going to go. I came from a school and parish where I was baptized and got married, went to school, and worked. Switching schools and becoming part of this community was intimidating. I'm sure many of you had the same thoughts about me at the time. I must have appeared so young. I was, after all, only 33 years old, the youngest principal in the CISVA. I probably came off as inexperienced, brash, and maybe even a little unprepared. You were right to think that on at least 2 out of 3 of those things. You can pick the 2 for you. Everyone here has been so supportive over the years. Sure, there have been challenges, but overwhelmingly the parents of this school have supported the initiatives and changes that have happened over the years. I attribute the success and growth that we have experienced to the spirit of unity and trust that we've built through our common faith. As Jesus said, "Where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there I am in their midst." This phrase so aptly describes our school community as we gather together. Jesus has been in our midst and has walked with us for the past 11 years. Now, as I pass the torch to Mr. Hia, I do so with the utmost confidence and joy. Mr. Hia has a sincere desire to know, love, and serve Christ through Catholic education. He has a very clear vision and he has unfailing integrity. Each leader brings their own unique talents and gifts, and Mr. Hia is the perfect person to bring CCS to a whole new level of achievement. Thank you for the past 11 years. It has been my joy to serve and be with you.
I'd like to introduce our new principal, Mr. Clive Hia. Mr. Hia is a parent at CCS and has been the principal at St. Patrick's School, Maple Ridge for the past 8 years. The PEC is very excited to welcome Mr. Hia into his new role as principal of Cloverdale Catholic School.
Hello, dear parents of Cloverdale Catholic School. My name is Mr. Hia, and it is my honor to have a few minutes to introduce myself to you as the new principal of Cloverdale Catholic School, effective September 2020. I want to start by thanking Mr. Burkowski for his years of dedicated servant leadership here at Cloverdale Catholic School. Mr. Burkowski is a dear friend, and it is truly a privilege to be able to take over the role of principal at Cloverdale Catholic School from him. I have had the pleasure of being a parent at Cloverdale Catholic School, as well as a parishioner of Precious Blood Parish for the past 7 years, with all 3 of our children having attended Cloverdale Catholic School. During these past 7 years, it has been apparent to me that Cloverdale Catholic School is not a school that is Catholic, but it is a Catholic school. The staff at Cloverdale Catholic have exemplified what it means to be a Catholic school employee and have been instrumental in helping the formation of your children. I am so honored to be able to have this opportunity to work alongside such a wonderful group of individuals who have such a dedication to their vocation. I look forward to working with the staff to continue the great work that has been happening here at Cloverdale Catholic School since 1955. I plan to continue with the many great things that are happening here, along the way also making some changes and adding new things to continue moving our school forward. To quote the mission statement, we strive as a staff to educate our students for now and eternity. I want to extend a special welcome to our 2 new teachers, Miss Amorescre, who will be teaching grade 1-2, and Mrs. Butler, who will be teaching grade 2-3. As well, a warm welcome to Mrs. Schneider, who will be taking over the role of librarian. Our school community is truly blessed to have these 3 wonderful educators join us. I look forward to getting to know all of the parents in the Cloverdale Catholic School community and hope to build a strong working relationship with each and every one of you. As parents, you are partners in your child's education, and as such, I ask that you place your trust in our school. You have chosen Cloverdale Catholic School as a school where your child will come to learn and grow in their faith, and in return, we promise to love and care for your child, always keeping their best interest at the forefront of everything we do. We understand the importance of helping and guiding your children to always strive for their best through setting high expectations for them. Your ongoing support of our efforts will be instrumental in the success of your child's education and growth in their faith. I recognize that, as with every relationship, there may be times when issues come up. Although we may not always agree, my promise to you is that I will always listen to your concerns when they arise. Through supporting each other and working together, we will continue to achieve great things. I will be reaching out to you towards the end of summer with a few important reminders for the start of school year. But because of timing and Mr. Burkowski's recent email regarding uniform orders, I wanted to remind all parents that the only acceptable uniform items are those that have been purchased through our uniform supplier, Top Marks. I ask that you please ensure that your child has acceptable and presentable uniform pieces and black shoes ready for September. Our uniforms are one of the ways in which our children show pride for their school. We always want our students to look cool for school. The last few months have certainly been challenging in many ways. You have been called on to support your child more than ever before. The teachers and EAs have worked tirelessly to provide your child with the best education possible through remote instruction. I am sure you are all wondering what school will look like in fall and hoping that we will see a return to normalcy. As a new principal, a hybrid learning model is certainly not how I want to start my time at Cloverdale Catholic School, but we must all be ready for this possibility as we continue to wait for a vaccine to be developed, tested, and implemented. Through this uncertainty, what is certain is that the staff at Cloverdale Catholic School will continue to work hard and do the best that we can to provide your child with the quality of education, the sense of a strong faith community, and support that you have come to know and expect of our school. I look forward to the day when we can all gather in person as a school community, and I have the opportunity to meet you and your children in person. Until then, please know of my prayers for you and your children, and please pray for me as I transition into my new role at Cloverdale Catholic School.